Hey, 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 my delicious. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Anyone there? Let me look at the time. It's past 9 in Cameroon right now. Hey, hey, my delicious. I'm beginning to see some persons joining. Share the video, palm hearts. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to this beautiful session that we're going to be having. I hope you came with your questions. Gosh, it's night time here. It's really late. I just had to come live, and this is the best time I could talk with you people. Okay. I see all of you. One Console, I see you. With Virginia Acha. Hey, Brandy Love Gold. Chuket Ophelia. Ngang for Nereus Amungwa. Barbara Mbu. Sanyu Zara. Herodia Tanya. Henrietta Anugetz. I hope I got it right. Emmanuel Smith. I hope I got it right. Yeah, you all. Hi, everybody. That's Mr. Nze in the building. Make some noise for him. I see you all, aka Quinta Charalum. All of you guys, share the video now. Share. Oh, now I don't call my name, so I hope so. I don't share video. Okay, I hope so. I don't share video and I don't palm hearts and all of that. Okay, when I share, share video now. Share video. Let's I tell you, passing 10 subjects. They're passing 11 subjects actually. Phoebe Marion, Nadej Che, Charalum, Ayok B. Bright, Akwewo Collins, Tech Ogai Ndaga, Hey, Yufeng Nui Genivaria, yeah, Virginia Acha, Manka Mavis, Blinky Hansla, Lukong Makrela. I hope I got it right. Nuela Atam, Brandy Love Gold. Hey, all of you, now don't share video, now don't pump hearts. Okay. I know it's late, but if you want to join the video, just indicate. I'm going to put you on there. So please, guys, I came on for a session, a Q&A session. So this is questions and answers, okay? So let's just get to the chase. Go straight to the point. Say what we have to say and go to sleep. Because I know it's late in Cameroon especially. Those in America are still up. Those in South Africa, very late. I don't expect them to be up right now. Nisi Ngomba, I see you. Peculiar Bride, Peculiar, I see you. Jemima Tangi, I see you. When I need to share video, how am I expecting more views climb? You don't share, you don't pump hearts, you're just watching me. Hi, Che Daniel say, I see you. I'm seeing a lot of new persons on the platform. You know, I don't know, because we used to. Greg Sacco in the building. Up in white, all of you, okay? So it's late here. I just said to come live and let's have. So send your questions if you're ready. I know, right, Mr. Nze, it's 1 p.m. in America right now. So you should be strong and very agile. It says the pullover for us. When I leave me here. Right, send your questions now. Send your questions. Okay, let me go with the first questions. That this person, Mr. Theo the Prophet. I don't see you now, Papa. Sometimes I don't see the names. Okay, and I'm cross posting on 2 platforms. Delhi TV platform has been dormant for such a long time. Okay, so I just said to cross post on there. So if you're there, if you're watching from there, I can't see your comment. I'm on Delhi's matchups right now. Now they've blocked my official page, so I cannot cross post on my official page. Just so we know that. Okay. And I'm going to be released from this blocking on the 6th. Is it the 6th or the 7th? So I don't spend almost 2 weeks already. So I still get 2 weeks to go. So guys should pray that these people should just take their hands off my case, okay? Amunget Agata, all of you, I see all of you pumping hearts. I'm so grateful. Send your questions. Mommy, there's something I noticed. I don't know if it is right for a woman to be checking the husband up and down. For example, Facebook friends, check phone. The man needs to give account. Oh boy. You know, when I touch my screen, it goes up. So the man needs to give account to every move he takes because he is married to her. Okay. First of all, when I read your question, I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. Like, who are you to this man to start with? Because if you are the wife, you will not sound the way you're sounding. Do you get what I'm saying? Are you the sister? Are you the side chick? Are you the friend? Are you a concerned person? Guys, when I begin to put me as a motivate me now, I will answer question. You guys are not. You're not motivating me. I need to know, because the way the question is structured, I don't think it's the wife. Because if it's the wife will play victim. But from what I'm reading, this person is rather trying to be defensive on the man's part. And I'm looking at the name, it's not a man, so I know it's a woman. That's what I'm asking. If you are the side chick, you are the sister, you are an in-law, an onlooker, or whatever capacity. And the way I answer this question would depend on who is behind that question, because it will really matter. But let me take it generally, okay? Let me just speak on that generally. You see this thing about touching phones. When a woman comes to me, I want to know what is pushing her to touching the husband's phone. I need to know that. I need to know what motivation, what's fueling that emotion. That is it from a place of frustration? Is it from a place of insecurity? Is it from a place of fear, concerns? Have you given the woman concerns or legit reasons to be bothered about you if she is concerned or if she's worried? So I need to be sure. Now, that question is too heavy because you need to ask why. Maybe they give you examples. Because if you're an onlooker, you would not understand why the woman is checking the phone. Do you get what I'm saying? I cannot give a categorical answer on this particular question, because when I say don't check, then you start getting exceptional cases like, what if, for instance, this girl sent me a special request the other day, exceptional case the other day, and it's talking about, Belinda Tata, I see you, darling. Just keep pumping, okay? I see you. I don't want to be distracted. So yeah, so this girl sends me an exceptional case the other day. It's talking about how they were not checking the husband's phone out of trust and all of that. And then I think for curiosity's sake or something, some reason, I didn't really quite read it, because when she sent it, I realized that she got it from another platform. And I've told you all, I don't take exceptional cases from any Cameroonian platform, except it is repeating itself. So if you see me post and another blogger, Cameroonian blogger has posted, then the person got to the two of us. For instance, I'm always busy. Sometimes you will come, your exceptional cases will stay for sometimes a month even, and I've not seen it. Sometimes days, sometimes weeks. And I've told you, if it's an emergency, don't wait on me. There are loads of other people who can solve your issues, so take it to them. So sometimes they take it to other people, and then before I even get to read it, and I'm posting when other bloggers had already handled it. So you understand that. But if it's to say I will copy from another platform, no, I've got a lot of content. So I don't need to copy from another platform. If it is a meme from anywhere, whether it's a Cameroonian, if it's a meme, I put memes on the platform, and I make sure, because I'm particular about intellectual property theft. I'm very particular about that. I know what it means for somebody to get their data, together, put all of these things, and then somebody just copies and pastes, not even reference them. I'm particular about that. It would hurt me if they do that to me. So I know what it means. I know the implications. So I'm very careful. But if it's a meme, like I said, and it's going viral, whether it's coming from a Cameroonian, American, Nigerians, most especially it comes from Nigerians, I will copy and paste. Or if it's a viral story that we all know that it's coming from somewhere, go to your room. If it's a viral story that we all know it's coming from somewhere, okay, I know that for a fact. I can post that up. I mean, you would see that. Just so we get it clear, if any of you were concerned. If it is my story that is being sent to Delhi's matchups, you will always see, hello, mommy, Delhi. Or hello, mommy. But you will see me caption it exceptional case. If you see me just put an emoji or question mark, your thoughts about this, no, it is a meme or something that is going viral on social media. And I want us to talk about it on here. I hope we understand that. Just so we are clear. I don't need content. I've got enough content that people are copying content from here to other platforms. This platform has birthed loads of other platforms that you guys know. Okay, just so we're clear. That's why you see me insisting on that. So this lady brought this particular exceptional case. And when I saw it, I realized that they had addressed another Cameroonian blogger on it already. And then she was the one who actually scribbled the name out. I asked her which blogger is there. So she showed me the original case. I'm like, no, you've sent it to that person already. Go to that person and get it from there. If you're coming privately to me, please, you have to pay for your private counseling. Just so you know, I rarely counsel these days, because if you've followed me for the past 5 years, I've poured out my heart free of charge to people on this platform, counseling back to back, same exceptional cases. If you see me say I'm no longer counseling like that, if you get lucky, your case touch me small counselor. Otherwise, I'll leave it, and I trust some people on the platform, they will counsel better. So if you cannot handle the heat on the platform, pay for your private counseling. I know you want to know, I need to talk now water from my mouth. Pay so that I can properly counsel you, ask you the needful. Okay, at least we get that right. Okay, we get that clear. Now, so she came and I told her I cannot handle it, but this is how the exceptional case was. So this lady has, out of curiosity, checked the husband's phone. When she did that, she realized that it's this husband has been living on drugs. It's HIV positive and he's been living on drugs for a while. And she did not know that. She did not check because she thought, out of trust, why should I be checking? Why should I be policing? Now, if I give you a categorical answer and like, don't check your husband's phone, I'll be doing a disservice to this kind of cases. So that's why I'm asking who you are to that particular case, because I need to be sure. Now, if you're an onlooker, mind your business. You don't know what is happening in this family. If you are the woman, which I'm 99% sure certain you're not the wife, because you will not be saying checking and policing the man all over or doing all of that. You'll not use that tone. Okay. Now, if you are the side chick, then you get hurt like that. You know, I cannot even answer you on that. But if you are just concerned, maybe this is just a case that you made up and you want to know, then I would say, see, it depends on a lot of factors. Are you suspecting that your husband is cheating? Ideally, it would be funny for you to be checking. See, as much as we are married, we need to feel, let me use the right word just so that people don't take it out of context. We need to have freedom. Yeah. To be free to express ourselves, to talk to other people and in the right context, that we don't feel like we're caged. So when you're married, you're certain that I'm with somebody who trusts me enough, okay, to not bug me or police me left, right, and center. And you must make your significant other to develop that trust, to build that trust. Go to your room, favor. I'm going to smack you. You know, for your significant other to develop that, build that trust. People who trust their partners or who don't have any need to worry about whatever their partner is doing, it is because the partner have, on the other hand, given them the trust that is needed. Okay? Their partners have, sorry, I received a message. So their partners have, for a while, built that confidence, and they don't need to go about. Like, there's no point. You've not given me any reason to doubt you. You come home on time. You always tell me, update me where you are. You always tell me what you're doing. You always show me, send me pictures, videos, check up on me. I would really be insecure to be going about checking your phone. Trust me, even if there's a fishy thing going out there, you've not given me a reason to check. But when you see some women go out there, it is because their husbands have not done all of these things and more that I'm telling you. But again, which there's no gainsay that some women are outrightly insecure. They're just insecure. You want to stand for talk with your sister. Oh, who is that woman? You want to talk with your friend, colleague. Who is that person? Or even the men on the other hand. So you know that this is how it's happening. But again, it boils down to choices. I always tell you that one of the greatest things you do in marriage is to the person you choose. You see, when I say this, sometimes it's too late for the married people. Like we're talking about Annie Dibia story. And I always tell you that if it has a name, if a story is going viral and it has a name or a face to it, I'm not interested in it, especially in our Cameroon community. And if you've done that, you know, except maybe it's in showbiz that is very obvious. But if it's maybe a gossip regarding a situation, maybe like relationship, you people have been here, you know, you should understand how I function. But if you see me address a situation, then it's a celebrity whose life is all over social media and there's no privacy to it anymore. Matter of fact, if you're a celebrity, you should be ready for the public. You should understand you don't have a privacy. Even like some of us who still don't put our stuff on social media, trust me, people still dig. They still go find out, go Kongosa, you see some man down Kongosa, but that day in a half, you see they start Kongosa, you see the commander, go for my master profile, go take a picture for they go send them for the other person, so other person send them for the person that just so you don't know how you think that my stuff is not on the media, is there. You don't know how people are saying in WhatsApp groups on this time, this and that, they are talking about it. But I've just not put it out there. But that does not mean, as long as you're a public person, your life is up for scrutiny. Excuse you. But I realized that the Cameroonian population or the community, they don't understand showbiz to this extent. So they still get so emotional when their privacy, quote unquote, is talked about on the media. You don't have a privacy. That's the life you signed up for. Understand that. You don't get them. So these are things that should be telling these upcoming stars in seminars, that when you choose the life of a celebrity, you don't have privacy. You are up for scrutiny anytime. People can just sit and write any nonsense about you. How you manage it, your PR now comes into play. This could be a story for another day, but I just said to talk about it. Now that coming back to this lady could truly be one dramatic, person. And like I said, it boils down to the choice that you made. If you saw how she was fighting every woman that comes close to you, even your mother, even your sisters, even your relatives, your friends, people, even the male friends she was fighting. Then you say, oh, it is because she loves you, that's why she's being insecure and all of that. Then you marry her. Then it gets amplified because she has left from this woman, her father's name, and she's bearing your name, and she feels entitled to you and everything that concerns you. And then now you go about saying my wife is this and that and that and that and that. So these are the different reasons why people check. So ask yourself if you are the one who is checking, because sometimes it is just stressing your head. You go and see something that should be told. Like I've told you, I know that we need to explain ourselves to our spouses just so that our spouses don't need to. I don't think there's never a time, even if my husband has my password, that will come and be checking Delhi's matchups to see what there. How it concern you? Yes, we are married. Now in business, these people here are my followers, they are my clients, this is my office. How it concern you for the check weighty way they send out for Delhi? Like, so sometimes we don't just know where to draw the line. So like I said, now these are the times when you say it is my privacy. Some of your husbands are working in organizations with very classified information that you cannot possibly, you don't need to have access to it, that you as married to the husband is inconsequential, because it is a very classified information that even you as the wife have no business knowing that. Now you go the pump your nose, go open something, see something will concern people, they will no concern. Hey, you people are telling me your secrets and all of that. If you knew that and another person is just say some other person stand from a corner right now, in all honesty, would you be open to tell me all of that? You say that because you trust me. You say that because you believe in me. You say that because you trust in my confidentiality, those clauses that I've put. You trust me. And you believe that there's no other person that will see your secrets. That's why you tell me. So I have no reason opening all these things to him. He has no business wanting to know this. So I'm just saying these are the different cases. So it's tricky to give a one-size-fit every fit answer to this particular question. Why are you checking on your spouse's phone? Has he or she given you a reason to check? Is there a reason? Why are you just being insecure? Okay, because, or there've truly been a reason. Some of you now they make and they check. You come out, you want answer, you there for inside bathroom. Phone go ring, you come out tower and soap for your face, run for go pick the call. If now you start suspecting some person get something, you dey inside toilet this shit, you don't carry your phone. You get password, pass all the letter the alphabet. Or like why? If you are free, you should not be caged. It goes without saying. If you are this free, you should not carry chains all around you. You cannot say you are free. Your phone is as they say. Some people they have food they open past their phone. Then you get password for your phone, but your phone no get password. Like literally speaking, that's what we are more apt at protecting our phones than our middle foot. So you get it. I think I've belaboured that point, and we get it, because it's a lot of twists to this particular question that I have to take time to answer it. Just so all this drama. But one thing, especially for women, see, before you want check your master phone, great for take to you go see for day. That means say you don't no go check and then come na me and then carry the die for the thing. Be sure that you want to do this. Be sure that you want to do this. If it's about insecurity, there's really no how you can deal with that. If it's about insecurity, you're already married to the person. If you were dating, because there are two different scenarios. If you are dating, you already know that I can't deal with this insecurity. If you're already married, then you will finish your fufu. Because when somebody is insecure, counseling need help that person. I think that therapy, where go do then deliverance. When somebody is insecure, every protein you pass, you know, salute me because say that me. If you be another person for salute them, where the person don't even see you. You don't go wear that clothes now because you want to snub me because I know where the one. You talk that other day, talk about women there. I know say the women will be talk about na me. You there for inside the place, you want to do this, you want to compete now. See, have you met insecure people? You can't cope. Everything revolves around them. They truly think that this world is about them. Pity party, left, right, center. They never take responsibility for anything. They always is about me. They play the victim every second. So you now talk say you finish your fufu for that thing. Because even when they come, it's a matter of time they start the insecurity again. So they surely need that deliverance. Yes, please. Next question. Have I missed out on a question? If I missed, just copy and paste again because it's too many questions that comments that have gone up. Some people make you to check because they're always searching for network. Exactly. Person will stand for here. He don't do everything. All man the answer call. That way on call reach. He come out go. The worker. Some people they pay back before they go answer call. Then again, there could be a particular number that keeps calling you. Your same name say Eneo agent, Mami Fufu, Okada man. Every time Okada man they call you in for midnight. Now which Okada? Now wait, sister, brother, no. All those things will make them suspicious, and they will check. There's this guy who actually came to me and said he has a way of decoding. If you want to decode it, in fact, you know, to check your spouse's phone, you pay them. I said I could not put that on the platform because that one na problem. The whole Cameroon, if you want if I want to hack into your phone, right, and get all the details and everything for hopefully a movement, he actually put it in there. Like if I want to, I should put it up so that people could pay him and all of that. I say, so you want this now? You want to destroy marriages? The you for the life? Me personal through my platform, brother. Go create your platform. Start bring people there. The call people, the people that will come. For me, I beg you, brother, no day for this kind of headache because you know did. So that's it, guys. Next question, please. I see my sister. Sis, how are you? I see you. Bizu. Trust. I don't tell no. So if you care, you go and be checking. Go and check the phone. Now you sabi when through yourself for the join and deal with them. I know the worker encourage people. They say worker check phone. People they no get liver. They no get heart. When I go check phone, I want die. That when I die, when I collapse, they can't call on me. I go start the blow na air. No, I've told you to go and sleep. Come to do you the night. Okay. Next question now. Let me see your next question. Or man begin at that particular question. Next question. It's been a minute, man. I've not answered questions for long, so I said to come now and let's do this. I know, right? Guys, send your questions now. Send your questions, please. I need to see them. If you have sent a question and it's gone up, copy and paste again. Okay. When I put me hearts, I need to control hearts them. Your question is a little bit vague. Rosie Blink. That question is a bit vague. You can't ask what is the basis for marriage. It's vague. Break it down or make it expatiate on that, please. Next question, please. Just expatiate, okay? Because it's a bit vague. You can't start. You don't know from which angle to start tackling that. So break it down. Like, that's what I mean. Right. When I send question. Oh, somebody else asking me today. Okay, let me take this question before I talk about. I hope I will not forget because there's too many things that come in my head. Mommy, my guy get this girl he calls as a friend, but he's sleeping with this girl, and the girl knows me too well. I mean, sweetheart, that's that's more of an information. You're informing me. You have to expatiate, make me understand. So, okay, I could ask you, so what now? So more catch the girl bitter, more, I want to know what you want. Because telling me that your guy has this girl, see, I don't understand, ladies. Your guy, you're calling your guy, he get this girl, he is sleep with the girl know you. So they are maybe friends with benefits and all of that. You surely want to ask me and say, may you do her, sweetheart. They have shown you their colors. This guy know you, he is sleep with your guy. Your guy is sleep with you. They don't make and you know. They don't tell you, say, this is us. You're either taking us and dealing with this, or you're moving. How you know, say, na your guy? How you don't know whether no be even you be the side chick for the story? Like, meaning, now the guy, he chap that, then he is sleep now you. Because you'll be shocked. So you cannot own somebody you don't own. I hope you get that. You cannot claim rights over somebody you're not legally married to. As long as, now see they in the market, in the dating field, that girl get rights over this guy. Because if he can't marry now, that girl leave you. You're trying to target. And my guy is sleeping with this guy. No, she too could be saying it is my guy that is sleeping with you. Because you're not saying my guy is dating another girl because you want to tell yourself that it is nothing serious. No, sweetheart, is that serious? When water they pass under bridge, anything can happen. You get what I'm saying, right? So don't live in denial. When people have shown you who they are, Maya Angelou says to believe them. Because we live in denial, especially women. This is why most often you see my talks will be going around women. Because now we did always live in denial. The men always show or see it. The men are always the men. Men have not changed from beginning of creation to tomorrow. A man has always been like that. Man picking get the characteristics the way you see, and so that's you. If you not even going through scripture, you're the end and kind of thing them. Oh, there's another maybe woman that is now woman don't change, man picking never change. So when they usually show us themselves, but we tend to deny, say no, or we make excuses for them. Like now you're making excuse for him. That's what you're saying. Your man is sleeping with a girl that the girl knows you now. So you want to now paint by the girl black like the girl betray. No, it is your man who went out there, if it is even your man, to sleep with another girl. As if that is not enough with the numerous other girls that are out there who don't know you, who will not bring the mess back to you. He chose to sleep with somebody that is close to you. It is a conscious choice and decision he made. Don't ever mix these two. It is a conscious decision he made. They no cashy rape him. They no druggy. It be no, say this guy know you. They don't talk about you. You don't come up for their conversation. It don't assure and reassure the girl, say you are nothing like that. May no worry. That's why I said sometimes you really think that you're dating a guy, then the next minute he sleep with that girl. You want to know if they married and the other girl leave you. When people don't show you who you choose whether you want a polygamous dating or I am bigger than this setup and I bounce. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? If they've shown you, bounce. Because this guy will not change, even if he marries you. Now, when he don't marry you, he go to openly sleep with that girl, can't sleep on top your bed, can't sleep on top your couch. Come out for day, go for this side, go sleep. You see them, and then he no owe you any explanation because you saw this other woman in the picture. You said, now you be airport, as some of these girls will say. Now me, I be airport. Now me, I be airport. They'll land now for me. They'll land for you. They understand, say they'll still fly, go for other side them. But they can't land back for you. Is that the kind of life you want? We are not honest with that. I always say most of the issues we have in a lack of honesty. We just live in denial. We're not honest. You will be shocked with what your boyfriend is telling this guy about you. Sometimes if you pin, they say if they put it into the camera for man picking their skin, they work, you now shock play, they go rich. That's why when I always come down, I'm telling people that this is the realities of these things. But women don't want to agree to these things. We keep arguing. We keep fighting it. So what you will be arguing now because you'll be like, if what Mommy Dele is saying is true, it means I could truly be the mugu in this situation. Yes, sweetheart, you are. Unfortunately. So, I hope I answered your question. Next question, please. Next question. When I need bomb me hearts, when I did the story them for inside this thing. Guys, bomb me hearts now. Yeba Steph, you're watching from Dubai. How is Dubai today? Tabby B, how are you? Okay. Mommy, please, I have this. I hope your question has not gone up. Sorry, Tagashos, please copy your question and paste again, please. I'm sorry. Tagashos, I had to see comments are going up. It's going up. A lot of comments are going up. There's a question that has come. Please, what do you think about the same age relationship? I'm going to answer that question, Tagashos, in a bit. I want to answer, there's a question that has gone up. Sweetheart, I was reading your question. The person who had to read the question, copy and paste them again, okay? It don't go up. How do you deal with a husband who is always like, you are using my money? E.g., he will say, nah, my money to make you fat so. Nah, my money you use put data. Nah, my money to make you fresh so. First of all, is what he's saying true? Let's start from there. Because if that's what he's saying is true, it means that you truly need the work. You're not doing anything. You're not sending any income. That's why he's saying that. So he has, it's a wrong thing to say that because it's supposed to be that way. Now you must have money get to make you fresh. Now you must have money get to do that. So if he's saying that, it means you'll become a liability. So he's not seeing you as an asset. He's seeing you as a liability in the marriage. Because if he's seeing you as an asset, even if now money they make you fat, he will be proud about it. So what kind of, it already shows me there's a lot of things going on in that kind of marriage. And these are the things I prefer for private counseling so that I can probe better. Okay. And you can give me more details. However, let me talk more to the men. I'm of the school of thought. And I believe I'm old school. I always tell you people. And I believe in the biblical kind of marriage. That it is the husband who is the head. And he is the main provider of the home. I said main. I used the word main. I did not say the only provider. He is the main provider. He is the main leader. He is the main protector. He is the main, all of these main things in the house, in the family setup. If your wife, they have to see, if you marry a woman, they need to see progress in that woman physically. That's why even protruding, they start ask you to say, why are my belly over the long? Because now you get for do that one. So physically, they get to see changes to that woman. I mean, even how beautiful she becomes. You know, if you marry a woman, it can be cranky. So if your woman is fat, the beautiful, you should be proud. Like, I mean, my woman, they start taking for your house. You know, dinner. So in a positive way. You know, whatever women bring into marriage in terms of finances and all of that, it is an addition to what you already have, bros. I don't understand this generation of men who truly 50-50 in marriage, that woman must bring the one, they must bring this one. Seriously, I don't get you people. Nowadays, I'm shocked with Android generation men. And as much as the women are doing, you see, sometimes you'll be asking yourself, these women are fighting these things and bringing all these things and coming out there. Sometimes some men are supporting it because they're happy that women will share bills with them. It is your place to do it, bro. Even if you're a woman, they earn more than you. Now your woman now get to say, okay, you know what? Let me support. It can't help you. Nobody carry the main burden for the home. I don't understand. That's why they say if you're never ready for marriage, no go carry some other man picking for can suffer. Because when you're going to the husband's house to take this girl, you are telling them, Papa, all the responsibilities they want to be get already picking. Now me, I don't take her now. Literally, that's what you people are doing. I don't understand this Android generation of men who truly come. You want to see, you know, we pay electricity bill. The rent for the house don't finish. You get to pay them because you did work. No. Bro, you're not a woman. That's when true manhood is proven. Yeah, woman in money. If you see man picking, they call and say man picking. Woman in money for you and not nonsense. That means say yes, woman feel supportive. Yes, woman, if it dead down, woman come say, I don't move money for my head wrapper, and I think this my master, this one feel give you. Yes, woman feel support your man. Yes, if you add into your business, but may you already first get a base, a foundation. The woman they add to. The woman a helper. Maybe ye be the leader. So now when we start seeing these kind of situations, why woman now no encourage another woman say, I beg go work your own money here. Now when the woman now come off go work your own money, the same you will be the complaint will say, take care for house, do this too. When you push your wife out there when she's supposed to be in the home, managing the home, trust me, you will face problem there for outside where you bring them from outside. Now so God make marriage for be. Woman no get to go out there for fun. Except a single woman. I'm telling you, when a woman don't marry, like that's what I said. If woman even get a career, married woman, it get to now like 3 days where you dedicate our career, the rest 4 days then family. Now so it get to be. Now the man get to the day out there all time for the fun. Now for the dispensation, it don't reverse. Now woman they should on for house. Now man picking the shit on for house. Now woman they go now for go fend 6 to this 9 to 12 for midnight 12 to the other day they now so now they pass when the down why marriages they fail now. I think talk about this thing all day. It's just that's why when you see me I talk for woman them because when I come for their roles them I talk for them. When I reach for man picking on this particular responsibility or financial responsibility in a family that is a man, they need to teach you this thing for when I go premarital counseling. That's why roles are confused nowadays. Oh, there's no such thing as roles. Look at those marriages where they ever talk. No such things as roles and roles and roles. The dysfunction where they ever did for that kind of marriages them. Why when I feel divorces they did nowadays? When I be say well, mommy they no be sensitized. Well, parents they no be sensitized. They no be go school. They no be no nothing. Now when we will instead know past them. Why our marriages they fail past their own? When mommy they be stay there because they be the first. Now what they ask when I say now when we don't go school past them. No be sure say where you go school you get knowledge more. You be exposed. You be why our marriages they fail? Do you know that you don't reach for level where divorce rates they don't be more than marriage than now, like keeping. Some people are divorced just to staying under the same roof. You know why? All these rules then they be interchanged. We don't change now to way God bring them for society as the will of God for marriage, and they don't create our own thing can put an answer in our marriage. The work they confuse the whole place. As the man, that's why I love masculine men. I insisted to add the word masculine men because some men are just feminine. Now man pick away feminine, go the worker come. Oh, you need to go pay. The one knock door, if man don't can stand for the knock door, he push na a woman for stand up front. So may go instead for go hide your picking and a woman, then go stand like the man picking. No, you go hide on that chair. They send your woman, say me go look at what then for day. You see that protection no day. I'm telling you. Now, if I wake up now, I tell and say, majority of your wives are cheating because of this thing that we're talking so. Because they don't feel the presence of a man around them. They don't feel the presence of a man in their lives, living in the same house. They feel they said again another woman. When I wake up from my head side, they encourage women, they make the cheat. But these are the realities. I've done counseling way too long to tell you these realities. There are things you want to happen. They are realities and they are facts. There's a difference between what is and what is happening and what should be. Ideal situation, woman not supposed to cheat, man picking not supposed to cheat. But what are the facts? They cheat. And why are they cheating? Everybody who wants to cheat is a choice. They should not cheat. Because if anything, I ask you, nobody can push anybody to cheat. If you want to cheat, it's your decision. Okay. Nobody can also push you to be angry. Some of you are crying now when I am asked I don't go cheat, they will cry. Why do you cry? Because people can push people to do things. If they slap you, don't even hurt you, because people, it is a choice to be crying, to be feeling pain. It's a choice now. Oh, happiness is a choice. Cheating is a choice. There's no justification for all of this. Let me tell you people, this is not just, these are facts I'm telling you. You can choose to live in denial and say there's no reason. Oh, my, there are reasons. Some people today in our community, I explained this in my last live video. There was a time I explained all of this. There are some people truly, they will be pushed. People would never, that you would never thought they could do the things they are doing. Elastic limit there for human being. May man no fool you. So if you continue to take your spouse for granted, Sam, I'm telling you, there are people out there willing to replace you like that. Because this skin na flesh. The same way people they don't naturally lie, naturally thief, naturally sin, cheating out for they for naturally do those things. Just so we understand, because I've seen a lot of people living in denial, acting anyhow and expecting people to just succumb because according to you, nobody can do. These things are happening. Have you asked yourself why women are beginning to cheat now in more than any time in history? When I don't ever ask myself, because the highest time men don't want to have this conversation with me is when I start talking about these kind of things. But I challenge you people to sit and ask yourself, why? Why is it happening? If you care, you should don't forget the tongue and say, it don't want cheat because it just want cheat. Sometimes just wake up and be honest with yourself. How do you treat the person next to you? Normally relationships, even we are normal friends, just normal relationships, you don't treat them well, they move on and go and get other friends. Then you go, she don't say, there's no reason why you should leave this my relationship and then you're my best friend. You know, I don't do all of this to them. I don't stab you in the back. I don't do this to them. You get to be loyal to me. This is the deceit that you people are deceiving yourself. Why you feel so different inside marriage? Why you feel so? Women easily even take this conversation I'm having. Men are rejecting this conversation, but their wives are beginning to cheat through that. You don't hear the woman marry woman, they cheat now past single get them. And when I talk this thing, they can argue me. I said I don't know who I'm talking to. I just extended that. Because for this woman or whoever who has sent me that particular question and the husband is listening, who is supposed to make your wife fat? Who is supposed to make your wife fresh and look beautiful and appealing and attractive? Who? Another man? The father that you went and paid bride price to say, no, I'm taking this responsibility over? You see, sometimes we don't sit and think. Then we just throw statements out there and all of that. If you're a married person listening to me, be intentional about keeping your spouse. Do the most you can do, and then you can say, okay, at that time, I did everything I could do. Then the spouse decide now for being a zaneman, going out there. Now that one, the way they talk, say, the one, even if you give monkey snake in the monkey shadow style, you give 69, you pass go for 84, pass come back for 75. He go still go take 24 for some woman for outside there. Some of the na that kind of way you talk so. But some men, you starve your husband, you don't touch, you know romance, no nothing. The months they pass, all time your waist the hot you. You ever give someone problem? I don't tire. My waist the hot. I dey for my bra. I the sick. I dey do the one. I the fast. Someone I take 3 months fasting. You cheat. It's a matter of time. I don't care whether a church man or no be churchman. Because mother on account fear say if he fears God. I don't talk to her information at the person. Women have the tendency of being more patient in their marriages than the men to go out there, because it's not a woman's thing to be going out there. That's why I said, why are they now going out there a lot? Even women, they have elastic limits to these things. You don't talk to her. You never buy her flowers. You never compliment her. If you do all kind of hairdo, you need to see him. If you talk all kind of thing, cook all kind of job, you never do. You're never even available for her. If one gets small problem, if he could get small for different thing, another man the help you solve him. If you want come now a colleague, if he gets someplace to drop it, no, you don't wash, quick you go. Your woman would maybe take a bike or anything. It's a matter of time, sweetheart. Let me burst your bubble. Most of you do that and expect that woman to keep being at the tail and so on, the lie. You people are lying through your teeth. You're deceiving yourselves. Unfortunately, gone are those days when they will do and so on, mommy, they will see women with women emancipation, women feminism, all things, they don't can't empower women them in the negative and in the positive. Negative one don't they outshine the positive side of empowerment for this, all the empowerment groups them. And you want to sit there and think that you will make and so come back, come into the same women. Some of them are cheating, they just don't quite, you don't know. You have no clue about it. Because you never catch them. Women are apt at cheating. Married women are apt at cheating. If you cheat for her the whole time, you don't ever get idea. I'm talking to the men right now. You have a wife, appreciate your wife. Take care of your wife. If it is up to you, it's different when true thing them circumstances that they bad for you. You know. It's different. Those are exceptional cases, the way you don't do them. You then can turn around and say, well, they need to work a fine, you know, you expect. But just, you could cheat. So once when I don't cheat, so they don't become contagious. And I tell you people, these things are contagious. That's why you see some married woman where you will see this woman cheat to send away to happen. I don't deal with all kind of cases the way sometimes I sit on that. I really sorry some couples them. Seriously. I really feel terrible. Please, married men, take care of your wives. Just give them that respect. As they say cheating and respect need the inside one sentence soon. I don't say the inside one sentence. Okay. Put that inside the one sentence. At least show woman say you go the cheat. You go carry side chicken inside your motor. Pass for place where your woman friend they did. Go for place. You come on inside hotel all time they see you. Side chick they take your motor driver for town. You wake up take money for chop for house. Go give a side chick. In fact, you go dinner for side chick all time. Side chick get the guts for shout at your woman. Side chick get the guts for call your woman. For call your woman. Holla your woman. You need to even bother. You hear say your woman even call side chick. Though I'm not for that, but some women do that. You hear say your woman even call your side chick. You can't beat your woman other on top. They disrespect. And you feel say if some man just can't call you say, sweetheart, you look beautiful. You not go one fall for. Because these are vulnerable people you're talking about. You feel say some man can call you say, sweetheart, only a shoulder to lean on. Your woman no go because if you and your side chick. Well done, sir. You don't know they are cheating. But if you're cheating, especially the ones who are no longer complaining, oh brother, they brush for some side, no worry, I said. So it is up to you to decide to keep deceiving yourself. Women have gotten to the level where truly they don't fed up. So they don't say and say, they don't fight you and side chick and maybe even your family. Your family go come, can't mash your woman, curse your sister, they can't say your house, insult your woman, fight your woman, drag your woman, curse your woman, and they even beat the woman. You can't say, I don't want. Pastor Milton say, you come and say, I don't want to be in the middle of this. You are not in the middle of this, you are this. You are not in the middle, you are this. Where they do anything for a woman. And then you claim say the two of you have become one. Sometimes I really needed to tell you some of you this. No romance, nothing. When was the last time you bought a gift free of charge for my wife? When was the last time? Just when was the last time you did that? For nothing. Don't be say don't burn you picking. Just for getting married to you. We are baggages and so. When was the last time you said to just surprise this woman? When was the last time? When was the last time you said, you know what, babe? I know you walk a lot. Let me just do you serious massage. Hey, I love massage, boy. When was the last time? I just want to massage you hair from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet and the soles of your feet. So that's what I call massage. The Spirit of God. You know, massage now, the Spirit of God is paramolating in you. The Spirit of God is doing wonders in you. When was the last time you did that to your wife? When was the last time? When was the last time you took your wife out just to surprise her, just to spoil her, to pick anything she wants in a shop? When was the last time you did that? When was the last time you said, okay, let's come now to birthdays and all? That's why I don't want to limit romance to these days that we have put. When was the last time? Even some of una birthday, una ne remember Valentine's Day the past, when I wake up say Valentine's Day na sinful thing. When was the last time since Valentine's Day na sinful day on another day you did that? Because some of you people give all these excuses to cover up for the things you don't want to do. When was the last time? When was the last time you complimented her? When was the last time? When was the last time you just said somebody should come and help her do every other work and just let her sleep and relax in bed and watch movie? For that once when was the last time you did that? Do you think they don't deserve all of these things? I'm talking to African men and women. When was the last time? But you know what you don't do? You don't send girl go for spa, side chick, you go for spa. Girl, you never born picking for you, never do nothing, never suffer you. You don't send him for spa. He go do, he do the one. When was the last time you relieved your wife off some of these things? When was the last time? Where you complain, say they always see hair, the smell chop, he did do this, and when was the last time you just said, let me just, babe, I just want to treat you? For the ones who have extra money, send her for vacation. When was the last time? When was the last time you said, let me just change your car? So woman they are motor, they don't. I did talk for the different. I never thought say if you know their fee afford car is a different thing. Because sometimes men are not taught how to treat their women. And truly speaking, the talks on relationship in this time is really one-sided, and I get that one-sidedness, but it's getting out of hand. Because if they've even talked for man picking them once in a while, like their fellow man picking them, people they can look up to, people who can sit and say, you know what, the men are out there, the ones in authority can talk to the younger guys to say, you know what, let's treat our wives. This is how to do it. When was the last time you people had those talks? They talk now for woman, tell woman, say do this. And you people see that I do that all the time. But if she's coming with one romantic thing, she's doing all of the things she's doing, and then you're doing counterproductive. What you're doing is rather counterproductive to the efforts that she's putting in. It's not going to work. Let's face these things. Like I wrote the other day on the platform, if you as a man, you cannot properly lead your family, even the woman's submission, you will not understand it. You will not appreciate it. Even the woman submit past all man for the war, you will still not get it because you're not a good leader. Because you see taste. Not be all man feel appreciate good things. I'm telling you, not be all man get good taste for the life. So even the best of submissive women, you have them, you will still not be able to appreciate it because you have very bad taste buds, poor taste buds. Do you understand? So these are the things that you should sit and reflect on as a man. Before you want to wake up, start to talk, say, my wife has changed. Ask yourself these questions I'm asking you. When was the last time you treated her like the wife you got married to? Some of us do these things when we are dating. You go take woman, go left, right, carry, go for this side, Barbados, come, Paris, come back for this side. Then after we don't marry it, now mommy for house, you go find another people there. Sometimes I always just say, just half of what you do to side chicks out there, if you do it for your women, trust me, cheating will drastically reduce. It will. Some of them don't talk so there are some men who cheat, where they really cheat, but you caught them woman their head before they agree say they cheat. Yeah, their must cheat because you know why? The way they take and respect their woman, then they feel. I mean, say even you say when you come can talk the Congo, so you say the answer say the man the say believe the Congo, so you say one Congo say and also. I'm telling you, There are men like that. Before you're caught there because of the way they master, they treat the woman. Like, it carry woman, show a woman outside like the queen she is. Some of una woman them, the best romantic words they don't ever hear are for their exes or a normal person around. The person who don't open the motor for this, no be you. That's door for motor may enter, treating somebody that way. No be you. Nah, maybe your friend self or your brother or your pa or your own friend. Trust me on that. Some of una. It's so unfair. When you see man pick you way, he do open motor for a woman she don't. He praise you woman. He encourage you woman. Pastor Mildred said something which hit me really hard. He said, some men they say, my wife go and work. They know they restrict their woman, they mean they no work. But they're not part of their wife's visions, like their woman, so the woman they do. They need their woman, they not see you inside. They see other men them. It is see pastor inside a vision. It is see boss for work inside a vision. It is see he brother. It is see other men them around. Never a husband. Let's face it. So this woman will bring that particular thing. I should not be talking to you. I should be asking your husband these questions. Like, how you wake up say your woman, hey, I hear all kind of things. Like your woman the fresh, na my money. If you want me be now with money, bro. Hey, when I try, I say, you really want me be now with money. And that's why when you have a husband doing all of these things, women, let me come back to you. When you have a husband doing all of these things, not necessarily word verbatim. Let's get it right. Man picking no must do all these things because the men are expected to go out there. Because if you get man picking the only she don't say the massage your food. Now you go wake up drive you sometime. Say, brother, go and look for work. I'm talking about when they make this little efforts there. Even if he buy you now one flower, he don't make some effort. Some men will go to the extent for do. You see sometimes, you see some men, the things they do for their wives, the wives are still complaining. You see some other one, it does say, when this your husband is doing the least, sometimes you just appreciate the fact that, oh, babe, out of the blues, like I thought, you don't get to be now for these bed dating them all time. The man just look at a stage. When it's only on those days, it looks too stage. You understand what I'm saying, right? Well, you just should also want to tell you, I am blessed being married to you. From your heart, because truly you're blessed being married to the man. And they talk now faking. This is why they talk and not be fake. And no be far-fetched. I'm blessed being married to you. When I see the way you're a father, sometimes you have the best fathers in your homes. That's the way they treat your children. You have the best fathers in the whole world. In your husbands. The way they, when was the last, you just should also appreciate it. Say, when I look at the way you run this family. The woman, they complain, say, you master, because they talk that everything every day. The other woman, the devils on side, their master, they treat them like cake. The master, the woman, they na fair problem. Back of problems. Master go buy the one, bring her, you say, he don't go buy in a cheap shop. He don't go do, for first even appreciate the small way don't, sometimes, you know, say the life they so, I don't have to say the life they so, they fine now, we know balance. And we know stand fine. It goes both ways, guys. The only thing, when you see me, if I'm weighing on women on a particular thing in relationship, trust me, I believe that it is the responsibility of the woman on that particular aspect that I'm weighing on it. So I can talk 90 times and talk 10 times to the women and talk 10 times to the men. Not because I'm not balancing it. It's just the responsibilities in the particular cases that are coming up. Yeah, I don't counsel based on 50-50 basis. I counsel based on who carries the responsibility in that particular issue that I'm counseling. Get it. So if you're on this platform, understand how I go about counseling. You can come to me and I push the blame back to you when the other person is actually wrong. Not because I want to favor the other person, but because you carry the responsibility in that matter. Let me break this down to you people. If for instance, this is my mug, right, for my tea. Now my son, I call him Jesus boy. So you want come for it, Jesus boy don't throw the mug for down. And he break him. What would you do? Normally they will blame Jesus boy, right? But they will blame you more as why you keep on for here. This is not where the cup is supposed to be kept. And you know say picking will come for there. So you understand now, you blaming me. It's not because I'm wrong. Say not be me, I broke the cup. But it's because of I carry more of the responsibility. And this is what most of you don't understand on this platform. Majority of the cases you bring to me, I see the responsibility falling more on the woman. That's why I talk to women more. And that's why, because Bible says that the woman would desire the husband. So in relationships, now mostly woman a thing. That's why you see most of the times. But when it comes to the responsibility of a man, I don't miss out on it. I don't feel miss on telling them. So let's just understand the context in which people counsel. I don't know if you people have been talking, I've not checked the comments. I don't know if you people have sent questions, but I thought I had to say this, right? I thought we had to put this thing together, this particular aspect. We had to talk about it. For whoever I'm talking to, because I've diverted somehow, but it's good that I had to say all of those things. Because it helps heal a lot of homes. So let me know if there's any of these things in the comment section. Let me know, please. Oh boy. I'm not seeing comments again. Comments in it go up. What's going on? I don't play my bacala for put my this thing on top. That's why you see me uncover my hair. I see all of you. Both peace. I see you. Non-Kita. Okay. Right, Tagashus, I love your comments. He's saying that I agree with you, mommy. If you can't sacrifice and provide for your family, then you're still a boy, not a man. But on the other hand, women too are the cause. When you have a woman who challenges you, every step of life, it will only lead you to such nonsense. Women are fighting for equality. They want to be equal to men. And with this behavior, your marriage is never going to succeed. It's true, very true. Please, what do you think about the same age relationship? Do you believe your partner can change some poor behaviors of his or hers before engagement? First, so you've asked 2 questions. What do I think about age? I've answered these questions on age a lot of times. I don't tackle question on age in relationship based on the age thing. I tackle it based on generations. Okay, so the old school, and then the millennials, and then the Android. But overall, see, this age thing, ideally, understand the words I'm using, ideally, let your husband be older than you. Now, older to what extent? Because when you're talking about the age thing, it means that maybe age mates and all of that. Ideally, let your husband be older than you. That's how God made it now from the beginning. At least Adam was older than Eve. Like I always tell you, people, I go by biblical standards here. So if you're not a Christian, just bear with me that I don't have any other manual to use for my teachings. Ideally, let the husband be older so that natural respect comes, because we're naturally prone to respect people who are older than us, at least growing up. And I know that one. Okay. However, it doesn't mean you would necessarily always meet that setup. You might not. You could get to. It just depends on a lot. Your personality a lot of factors will matter. Your personality will matter. There are some women with very calm temperaments. Their husbands are younger than them. They don't mind. I don't know, when each time I'm answering the question, I be Emanuela. What's that be Emanuela? Then I was like, now he never come for my head, because now you get to answer the question. if I just denied it, some people have zero tolerance for age mates and younger than them. Women. Some women have zero tolerance. If you don't already been at their age mate, no ever child you there. Some other people are good with age, that they love age. That age, for instance, a young girl want a sugar daddy sort of. But like I said, be careful. If it is too long, I learned this from my mentor. My mentor said, at least he always gives this 10 years age difference. Okay? So if the man or the woman, well, for him, he said, if the woman is 5 years older, yes, then the man, fine. If the man is 10 years older, then that's it. For me, 10-10 on both sides. I look at it 10-10 on both sides. However, it is okay for the same generation, for instance, 35 and 50, now really the same generation, that's a 15 years gap, and they can cope more. 20 years gap can cope more. But start check 16 and 30. Now still 15 years gap, but it is 2 different generations. I don't know if you guys understand that. So the generation really matters. Now, you want to think about the age group, the age range, and all of this in it. But again, it boils down to you. If your massa or a young past you feel submit for the massa as a woman, because you can still take an old pa when you stand for your phone, you looking like even the picking. You get what I'm saying? These things will matter. I do these things in premarital counseling. I ask detailed questions. If the wife is concerned about their age, I start asking you questions. Because you can say, okay, I'll respect him because of the age. Sister, some people, the way they grow, their brain, they don't grow. And then you start looking at it. But have you met young guys who are truly mature? When I don't meet other kind of people then. When they mature, so they mature, you the one that said he picking the guy in a how. He's so mature. You ask this, are you sure this is your right age? Another issue could be your size. Shut up, I don't see how. Now I see I come here. I don't say na 30 bear pajamas, the kidney here. I mean, okay, so another issue could be your size physically. How much of a difference? Because I feel marry my age mate too. But if you show say the bin at the look like Raymond for your corner, I beg, believe you. You understand? So when somebody just comes the age, you answer say it's okay for the age. Then you ain't go look at the woman they so, then the man they so, and then you start to see like improper fraction. Then you start to develop. If you know, say you there on the big side, ready say you do sports all time. See, it's a lot of things you have to balance. So that me and Masa know they the Android boy. Then you they like old school. Just so move there. Then we start talk. Then me and Masa now start to say. Because the man the bad for start do that, start say you don't owe. Now after you remember say you be married, you be old past you. You remember at that time. So if you want to put yourself in these complications, right? Like I said, ideally married somebody who is. But if you want to put yourself in these complications, factor in all of these things I'm saying. I don't see people they don't marry that age mate them. They are living fine. That means that age thing they come up. Because when you look at the man, you feel wonder say when I sure say the man young past the girl. And then the way the woman will submit to the man, you ask yourself, you go marry some man, you work a BT every day. If you beat the man, you don't see a situation where the man or the woman opens the man want to talk, the woman to say, if you play a beat you. In that situation where the woman really, it put his fist. So, if you marry a man he young past you, may the man get forced past you, you know, if you even challenge you even physically. Because the temptation there for you woman, when the man stand misbehave, you check for way bitter. So you see this age thing, it's complicated. Very good. So naturally, men will always go for younger women. Okay, at most their age mates, younger women, or slightly 1, 2, 3. That's why my mentor says maximum 5 years. I always tell my mistake to 10 years because some man out there get big heart. You see, and it is gonna work, especially if the woman is willing to submit. So if you before you want marry, check whether the woman will beat you. Because more not talk the thing, so when I start to say, oh, the woman will submit for me, check whether you feel naturally beat the woman. You see this why they talk, it don't look like a serious point, right? It be very serious. Check so whether you feel beat the woman. Check so whether the woman feel submit for you. Check whether the woman they on the big side. That means say the fat, you go. Calculate all that thing if you are younger than the woman. Check those things. Before you wake up, say you want to go marry a big sister, then they beat you every day. You run the corner for me. This shit is funny, man. So yeah, age is complicated. The maturity of the man, how he carry himself. You know, go take some 50 years old person, eat it act like 2 years, you get to, you check with bitter, eye strong, you know. So it depends. Most of these questions, if I'm tackling it with private counseling, then you give me more details. And but when you just write that line, I'll just counsel generally. That's why you see me trying to touch on all the different angles like that. Okay. Right? When I need put me house, when I need share video. When I don't share the see so when I start watching video, I don't share them. Right? They make God no green make I ever get for threatening my way. So you if the man don't do something, you want to you don't forget your hand with your face. You want to you don't really go find your kid. Show your hand. The man show hand. You try it. I beg. Now why do you see some man they just fear any girl you go open then they just fear her. Well, what was the second question? Do I believe that people could change? Of course, I do believe it. That people could change if it's a character flaw, okay? I believe that so well. I do believe. I believe that people change. I do believe that. But I believe they change before they get married. Not before. Not after. If you cannot tolerate something while you're dating, do not graduate that thing into marriage, because people tend to be complacent. Now, so Englishman talk, that's the word. People tend to be complacent with when they're married. The efforts we put in when we're dating, all of these things, we no longer bother when we're after all. You've gotten the bag already. Why do I put in these efforts? That's why marriages are breaking, because the way the man be expect. I don't know if I heard this from my mentor. He said that men marry women hoping women will not change. The girl that I was dating, this girl was doing all things, packaging, smelling good, bringing me gifts, doing all of these things. So the men will marry you thinking if the woman will remain only so. Women, on the other hand, because we give excuses a lot for men, we marry them hoping they will change. And then we get the opposite in marriage. You go for marriage, the woman now go for marriage, woman no, man not change, woman change in marriage. You get it? Typically, that's how it is. So if you want somebody to change, brother, sister, me change before you marry them. If you just there, if he's smoking a cigarette, you come tell you say, you know something, this and that, him talk, when you get for married, he go to smoke like 10 packs. Your character is amplified with marriage. It is. Marriages is one of the truest tests of if you're a Christian, your Christianity. Do you know so? When they talk about Christianity, it's all centered around love, right? How patient you are, how kind you are. It is tested. That's one of the truest tests of your Christianity marriage. It tests you bad. Now for them, you know whether you really be patient. Now for them, you know whether you really be kind. Now for them, you really know whether you be long suffering. Now for them, you know to true. If you truly know it in a Christianity, because the core of Christianity is love, right? So that's it. People can change. People will really change. People can really change, but make sure so they change, or at least you don't see efforts. Say the person to try, because if you don't say the person pretend, but at least maybe not so you will be deceived with their pretense, because some of you will come and enter the marriage. Oh, and this, you never even make no attempt. You don't catch you where you cheat. We always use cheating because that's the easiest. You don't catch person where you cheat. He never even show you anything. Let's say he try to work on himself and all of that. In fact, you didn't see messages. He did still come out, take bike, go answer phone call as we talk about the beginning. Then you marry. No effort. You never even keep your phone. It is still tied with the phone. Let's say na so yeah, a phone na 3 and 4. Then you marry, now start talk as start. It be talk say it don't change. It be talk, but you're not seeing any. This life na actions, Not be just these words you release, na actions. Let them change before you marry them, or at least you must have seen a conscious and a consistent level of change. You don't say it be the drink over. You want on 6 months. If you both say you don't take not only one bottle, or you don't even hear that stench, because sometimes it's not necessarily that they told you that I've not drunk. You've not heard that smell for their mouths, or you never get them. It be the smoke, you never get them for a while. You see the way it even replace. There's this nicotinic, cigarette has nicotine. There's a replacement for it. I've seen it in this part of the world where they give you, people who are trying to get off cigarette, they give them a replacement of that. So if you see it even used for that thing, first of all, the pump out, just for having an illusion of smoking, it takes a while. After a while, it don't come off. Or they don't even see you use that thing. After a while, it get the urges. You know that somebody who is, making the effort, and you can now say, I can help this person. Oh, go carry baggage. Start marrying with baggage. Then can I mean, never say you can't do, I can't carry and dump for my head for you. Yes, exactly. Mommy, I'm that stubborn type, so I can't marry my age mate, else house go turn a few for fight. No, not necessarily, sweetheart. Not necessarily. I've told you, see, there are people you can accord respect to somebody who is far younger than another Opa. No, it's not really about the age thingy. When it's respected, respect, some people, they naturally command respect. Haven't you met your age mates or younger? On this platform, I see a lot of them. Young guys who, the way they reason, then you see some other Opa for the platform. You two way they talk them. Are they ever that say, I'm more relaxed with my anger. Like, if you see me at vex the next minute, I feel make joke out of the thing, then forget about them. So yeah, I get angry. Obviously, I have those choleric tendencies. I know that about myself. But it's easy for me to come out of it because I'm sanguine. For those of you who understand temperaments, I get that sanguine, and then with the touch of the Holy Spirit, at least I'll sit and I'll try to come out of anything that stresses me easily enough. So like that. So I'll look at some of the things the way it really makes my shit now. A boss laugh. When the best way they ever want to send me go handle that kid now, my friend Manuela. And you see the way he find it as a man on this platform. And he laughs so thing. I say, I go laugh so thing. Sometimes the man begin they really can't mix machine on the platform. I just talk and say na Emanuela. And he find na me na Emanuela go for their comments. Because I feel go for them now. I don't even handle the situation. And when Manuela don't pick 5 years on man on the platform now, I go to come and one crazy laugh. You hear what I'm saying, right? So it is not, some people naturally command respect, and forgive me, some people naturally command disrespect. You hear some man really talk no, they beg you to respect the person. You just turn tongue now for God say, Father, you know that I don't want to respect this one. Seriously, some people. So it's not about the age thing, because truly you could feel like you are. I'll submit to him because of that. Then it can show you now wonders. So I think I've explained that already. So yeah, you see, I tell you exactly. That's why my lawyer is saying, so which one be stubborn type? Wait until you meet the one with nothing made. So like I said, some people naturally command respect. You find yourself even being stubborn. Their stubbornness, the real end for some corner. So exactly. So yeah. Mr. Till the Prophet is saying that age is just a number, or a quarrelsome, narcissistic, and bad character girl. My God, you come off for, you don't come off for quarrelsome, narcissistic. I want you to say one put a man for the, you put a girl. Married the two, talk about. Age is just a number. Oh. I don't believe that though, that age is just a number, but I could get the angle in which you're coming from based on all these different things we've taught, right? That is not necessarily meaning that when somebody is big, it means say he gets sense, or when somebody is small, it means say no get sense, or when somebody is big, it means say command respect and all of that. I get that, okay, but I always say age is not just a number because I have a way of explaining it. A quarrelsome, narcissistic, and bad character girl would always be that way, no matter what age the man is. Some little girls, sorry, let me read his comment properly. Some little girls, I didn't have which place. Some little girls, if you see the kind of disrespect, okay, they throw on elderly men. So please, ladies, when you have a bad character, Biko, first change it for your own good. You know, you define person for love you the way you are. Nobody loves nonsense. I get it. Let me, one sec, guys. Sorry, I picked up a call. I needed to answer that call because my boiler is bad. So the person is calling that it's coming now. So I had to change to come tomorrow because it's late already. Can you guys hear me? Because when I pick up a call, it alters my sound. Okay, Kali Pride is saying that, Mom, some men will not respect because they feel that if you're dating them, you must accept anything that they say, like your opinion doesn't count. Kali Pride, I've said this before. Any attitude where you say I'm for man picking where you date it, you know if you tolerate and you know no agree this hope say go change inside marriage. If you say your own opinion no count, it already shows that when we go for marriage, God don't say I help you for a lot of things. It means you know even agree you the help. So it's obvious you know be the man that will get to marry him. It's easy like that. Mr. Teo was talking about people not changing bad character and saying that you should take them for who they are. These are one of the things we always talk about on this platform. I hope that you guys are getting me though. Take me for who you are. Nobody loves nonsense. Change your bad character. And especially if it's something that people have been complaining about over and over. Work on that thing. It might not change instantly, but if you're intentional, keyword, intentional, about being the best or better version of yourself, you will consider the things that people complain about. In all fairness, there's time, I always say it on the platform, there's time where we always sit and we argue. There's time for sober reflection. It's not all the time that, like, if you hear there's a parable that, was it a parable? Man, not talk to it and not be parable. Where the talk say, Jesus will explain that thing, say, some person, you send him, go do something, he deny for do him, then later on go do him. Then he be better than the person where he agree say go do him, then end up not doing the thing. Now this translates to saying, some people even come on the platform and we already argue. Then when we go back, we sit and we ponder on the different things we've argued about. And then we start taking responsibilities. It's even better than people who just come and say yes, yes, and yes. So I say there's time to argue and there's time for sober reflection. Some people truly sit and reflect on the thing. They don't really tell you about bad fashion. You're using me to take you as who want nonsense for the thing nonsense the way they. I beg, don't stop that thing. You know. Especially, I don't always hear the things they take me for who I am. They, for mostly slay queen them. Hey, you don't want to take me the way I live am. You know. Now so I dare me. I saw you they kill there. You marry theirs. Now so you dare you. Life is not unfair. Now we know stand fine. I always say, when you say life is unfair, and you say God is unfair, I don't deny me. Now human being, they be the problem. No life, no day unfair. It is either the problem is you, me, or the rest. There is nothing like say the problem I say na life is unfair. God no carry we put on for unfair life. Now we don't scatter the world. If you look at the problems in this world now, human being the cause of. More know the way I can confuse any place. I was reading a comment and I said to say that there's nothing like life no unfair. If you want to see some person in the suffer of society think say it be unfair, check them. Some man they behind that situation. Something don't happen. Either spiritually, physically, mentally. Now the problem in this will get with the war. More know the way I talk about different people. You're saying that life is unfair because a guy who's ready to do these things for a lady will get a lady who is not serious and she prefers to follow six-pack and chica smoker who won't give her anything. Then now, it is not about life being unfair. Do not insist on being with a slave queen that you cannot handle her excesses. If you choose conscious decision, you have seen this kind of girl who wants the six-pack, then you get in your one-pack. You go say me the girl take you. Then you wake up say life unfair. No, now you make a decision. This is see, I like when they point out responsibilities. If people can just take responsibility. If girl don't show you, because it's different. If girl lie, you say you know be slave queen, then you can't feel like you can't see everything about her is slave queen. You don't wake up. See girl, only he hair do, you know if he buy you. He makeup, you know if he spend. He nails, you know if he afford them. You say na for day you die. You go say a buy land. Said life no unfair. Now who don't make that one? Now you choose for what can he suffer. One of the talk to never anyhow. If you know if he afford you, that's why some man they way when I talk about slave queen, they hear you because he like in a slave queen. He like you for spend money. Well, you can't tell say baby Zaddy. Hey, you know Zaddy. I want iPhone then na for which level? iPhone na 14 or na 13. Zaddy don't move money game. It turn the waist, turn and when I twerk. Where small Bobby, she shake and. Zaddy is skin defined. Who send you for that kind of girl? You know say this whole don't complicate the life or nothing. Brother, they thought say so your code according to your size and your material for a reason. You feel like some code, it no correct you. You feel like something, you no get enough material, so you don't know say no be a thing. Would the work a complicated place? There the work a cost you. No, stay for your lane. You'll see boy don't already show you na gigolo tendencies. The boy need the work. The boy need the in fact, all time they ever ask you, now get they ask 2K, the boy they ever ask you 2K or 5K. You don't already say, you wake up start talk say, after all you have spent on this guy, that kind of boy need the serious with girls. Then you go green. SK you go, yeah, council. Yeah, Morel is saying that, I love your name, Morel. It's beautiful. He's saying that respect is just reciprocal. If I know your bad side while dating you and still get married to you, I will make all my possible means to contain that bad side of yours. But I would like to get married to a woman with good habits and respect. Now, Morel, this is the problem with that. When you get married, the bad sides of your significant other is amplified. It is doubled. So if you slap me like this, I can take this. But imagine say they use a cane with mutam, I might not take it. So this is how you get into marriage. And there are some things you could contain while dating, because when I be dating, adrenaline and oxy, they call that thing acetylene. You see flow now. Butterflies is still worker. You feel you take bad fashion. When you don't go, all butterflies don't leave. Reality done on you. You might not even be able to take half of the things you were taking while you were dating. So for you to be sure that you'll cope with the thing. If you think you can cope with it, be sure. And like I always say, double that thing. Amplify it in your mind. Like if the man is smoke cigar, for instance, 1 stick cigar all the time. We go married, if he smoke 10 cigar, I go take him. If you go take him, then marry. Because you cannot be comparing the weight of the bad fashion or weaknesses of that person now vis-a-vis 10 years in marriage. Sister, no, or brother, it doesn't work like that. So before you detox, say, I go take them. No, you don't multiply them. It makes sense for you. If some person, woman, they will eat quarrel with your mommy. Sam, you never marry. Brother was married that woman. You know, only quarrel your mommy, quarrel your entire family. Then curse you for public. And you want to. So now when you sit as a man, you say, I like to get buttocks, I like it, Bobby. But he quarrel my mommy. If he start quarrel, curse me, I go only focus on the Bobby and a buttocks and no complain. If the answer is yes, marry. I don't think that because we lie for ourselves, then we life. When we be desperate, would you just say yes, 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 do anything, do anything? You don't see place where you be desperate, you go sell so your land for 50,000. That way, your iron clear, you start to go to follow the person. This is what we do. You see this thing we had it talk so. Exactly, sis. New relationship things. You see, why I talk and typical. You want just see some man for some serious problem. Land where they sell them for, it go cost. You know, land appreciates with time. That's the only asset that really appreciate with time like that. You know, normally things depreciate with time, but land is one of those that appreciate with time. So imagine that you go buy land. You want ton. The man don't give you. No, say 1 million where the land cost 10 million. They want to don't bills or attach for it. Oh, now don't sign paper. After that, you don't go now go solve your problem. Then come back and who you say it be cheat you, brother. You're crazy. You're crazy. You understand? This is what we do in marriage. Yeah, that's what we do. So count the cost. But most often we just count the cost and think that that's how it's going to be. It's just like a wound where they need to treat them. It depreciate every day. It is smell. So nothing say I get small cut for my hand, so it means nothing. I'm using all these examples to break it down so that you people will not be confused. You get small wound today, you don't treat them. You want to don't be a big sore. You feel manage this small wound with plaster, but you don't feel manage a sore on your leg or arm or anything. Marriage the art stubbornness. Exactly. Marriage the art stubbornness. That's why you see some woman that way it is still date you. It go we put some video for platform, it go dry clean your mommy he farm. You know when they say woman don't dry clean farm, it means say he banger the farm, walk and carry, walk and banger them. As my uncle mommy they call her. And then he with other grass then. If I wash the corn the way they don't start grow. Have a house, dry clean again, cook all kind of chop, do this, marry that time, then you see true colors. Have I exhausted the questions? Have I? It's up to us. Do the best, the most you can do. Okay, do the most you can do, and then leave the rest. But to try to do the most you can do. Check on the red flags. Don't ignore red flags in relationships when you're dating. No, ignore them. Don't ignore them. Be the best version of you. Work on your own self, your weaknesses. It starts from you. Seriously. I guess I've exhausted all the questions, right? I guess so. All right. Are there any new persons on here? Some people have gone to sleep. I know it's late, so yeah, you have to sleep. Are there any new persons on the platform? Your first time of watching? Is this your first or second time of watching or so? Yeah. I need some people in Bafusam. They need to carry on some work. Bafusam. Mom, how can I stop guys I don't have anything to do with calling me names like baby, sweetheart, etc. Because have been yelling them, but they do. The more I do, they increase it. My man hates that, and I don't know how to deal with it. You see, now so something don't come on. You see some the unscrupulous fellows on the internet. Who are the kind of men? Because if you have friends who are responsible, there should be that boundary. Especially if you've told them you're in a relationship. Some men don't believe that you're in a relationship. That's why they keep shooting. Man picking they always throw a con. Man picking they always throw a con. He go come check them. If you truly dey in a relationship, you tell you dey in a relationship, it will still become. Men love challenges. Just know so. So these kind of things are not the ones I'll tell you, say go warn them. See, it is up to you. There's a lot that I'll put back to you. Men love challenges. The more haven't you noticed, married women, you have more people chatting you than when you're divorced. Single girls, you have more people when you're chatting you, more men chatting you when you're in a relationship than when you're single and nobody is in your life. That's it, because men love challenges. If you tell you say so other man they know, if he says this man the chop now wait till one chop him. That's how a normal man thinks. If he just say now so na challenge this, you think say you tell you again man or again boyfriend, he wake up jolly go. He want time for proof, say it be man enough for you. So maybe they will start the throw. If you talk so you get boyfriend, but he can give you a gift, you take him, he go call you baby, yeah. If you talk so you get boyfriend, he invite you out, he go call you sweetheart before you vex. So I'm just letting you know that be sure that you're not the one foiling that particular thing you're complaining about in the guise of I have a boyfriend and they know. No. It doesn't suffice to just have a boyfriend or a husband. It is how you go about it that will make all the difference. The person that texts you say baby, why you never block it? You still waiting and say me the phone do na ha. Why you never block it? Because you don't block it, now enough warning that you know the worker, the stressy worker, he call you baby was also on the see he that right to you because he still has access to you. So you see. Ashu Bigo, you said this is your second time. Welcome, darling. Welcome. It's good to have you. I hope you had a great time here. So you see, right? Who asked that question? So you see. So I think that man begin chatting. That's why when I hear some girl, I can say, man, they chat me. It's in the nature of a man to hunt. You go work and chat anyone. Even when you know be chatable, he chat them. One way agree, he fall for a trap. See, when I say this, don't think that it's promoting unscrupulous belief. Now there are masculine traits. Man begin this on style. And if you understand that style, you know they get plenty of problem you man begin. Because you understand the direction in which they think, they reflect, how they see. That's why you're bothered about this one they call you sweetheart Charlie, because you don't even understand how men are. That thing, so he will chat you, and if you know chat you, another man will chat you. Are you not beautiful? Instead, if man picking any chat you, the worry you around where you beautiful na concern. Truly, it's a concern. Call for concern. So I think it's up to you to make that boundary. You can block them. It's easy. If you block it, if you stay in a house where you go to see you, they call you, see you for they call you sweetheart. Kali Pride, are you in Bafusam? I should say question day because I'm not seeing any questions. I'm not seeing any questions on here. Okay, we can call it a night, right? A day, rather. Let's call it a day. No more questions. I want to thank you all so much for the love. Sincerely, from my heart. There's too much love that I get, regardless of the naysayers. I get a lot of appreciation and love from you people. I always say that it is one thing to see people on your platform praising you, hailing you. You will not tell the hypocrites on your platform. There's a lot of hypocrites on here. I don't tell them all kind. But to see some of you on other platforms supporting me the way you support, where I am not, where I cannot even, that's when I even know that true. Some of you really mean it when you tell me that you care about me, you love me. It's not on this platform that I can rate that people love me or my partner. It is elsewhere, what you're doing elsewhere about when I'm concerned. Then I truly thank God for it. Sometimes I sit and say, sometimes I take my followers and the love that they share, they show me for granted. Because, it's easy to complain about the people who are not showing you that love, that concern and all of that. It's really easy to do that. But trust me, sometimes we forget the people who are there for us, who truly mean well for us, who see the work we do, who appreciate it. Okay. Rems Remy, it seems as if you came late, so you only have to catch up later on, okay? Now pump me heart now. Now pump me heart. Let me leave. I've said you people, any of you watching me right now and you have not subscribed on our YouTube channel, please get on YouTube. Just type Deli TV. You'll see our logo on there and loads of our videos on there. Subscribe. I want that particular platform to be monetized because Facebook is stressing me up. You know, I was monetized before with the last platform. They took it down. This one, they need still monetize me. So I rather they do content too on there. So yeah, I'll be doing pre-recorded videos and uploading on YouTube. So people go and subscribe. Don't forget, subscribe. Share to your friends to subscribe as well. Let's at least get to 2,000 before the month runs out. I love you all so much. Thank you for the love. And keep praying for me if you can do that. Always remember me. Each time you think about me, just say a word of prayer for me. Okay? I love you all so much. Bisu bisu.